Hey, what up you guys? How you doing? It's Lasty here. Welcome today to a new episode of the FIFA 20 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. Episode number 123. Today's a really exciting one actually because we are going to go ahead and pick up our first Team of the Year player for many years. I actually didn't have a single Toty player in my squad in the FIFA 19 Road to Glory at all. And I think I had Kane in the year before that. But yeah, that's quite an exciting thing for me today. So if you do enjoy, hit me with a thumbs up. That would be brilliant. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you are new. And click that notification bell so that you don't miss an upload. So the squad itself is lacking. I need that strong defender, you know. So I've decided that we had just about enough coins. And I was watching his price for like hours and hours and hours to pick up a Team of the Year Delict, a 96 rated centre back, one of the cheapest Team of the Year items out there, of course, because he's less. People don't want him as much as he's a centre back. You know, he's not exactly a striker, is he? But this card looks phenomenal. He looks absolutely brilliant. 96 overall with 85 pace, 88 dribbling, 86 passing, and then 96 defending and physical. Damn. 6'2", medium high work rates. He's gonna absolutely. I hope he's gonna be a rock. I hope so anyway. But this is someone I wanted to try out. For some reason in my head, every single Team of the Year that comes out, I get like drawn to this one player, and that's the one I really want to try. This year it's Delict and Frankie, but we couldn't quite afford Frankie and it would have caused us to sell some other stuff around. But what we've done here is brought him into the team. Now, as you can see, chemistry doesn't really work at present, so we're going to have to make a couple of changes. And it also sparks me to do something else in this episode that I didn't think I'd be doing this early. So Messi's going to move to right wing, Guardiola into the middle. Atal is currently right centre mid. That's not going to work, is it? So he's going to come out of the starting 11 for now and be replaced by Griezmann just to get that Messi chemistry and, of course, chemistry to Furlong Mendy. But it's gonna send us down a slightly different path of unlocking the icon Edwin Van Der Sar earlier than I thought I was going to unlock him. So he is a 6 token icon, which we are going to get right now. I planned on getting him anyway alongside Coman. But Coman's 10, and he obviously, you know, it's going to take a little bit longer to get. And what we could do is actually get enough chemistry for all of our players if we just get Edwin Van Der Sar in the team. And I'll show you how it's done. So we've completed him. That is my first icon swap from Icon Set 2 to join our Road to Glory. So this is someone that last year people said was the best goalkeeper in the game. I don't know if that's the case this year, but I think this is Edwin Van Der Sar's best card. People are saying that this is a better card than his prime, and I'm not really sure why. I think there's some, I don't know, is it the speed or something? I don't know what it is, but people say that the middle Van Der Sar is better than the prime, and hopefully he is as good as Ter Stegen, if not better. So welcome to another icon to our Road to Glory. Pretty big deal this episode. We've gone and bought a Team of the Year and got another icon. That's pretty huge. So there you go. Look at this for a starting 11. Now, instantly, when I get in game, there will be a couple of changes made. And we'll get onto that over the next couple of minutes. But Delict needs a chemistry style. Obviously, he's nearly maxed out in a lot of his areas. So we are going to aim to just give him an anchor chem style. So I don't think I need the shadow. I could get the shadow, I guess, and spend a few extra K just to get the acceleration up. But I really don't think I'm going to need that. But what we do is we max out his defending, max out his physical with things like aggression and stuff, which is obviously nice and key to have. And then his pace obviously gets a bit of a boost as well. And he's already a very quick defender at 85 pace, right? So we've probably got him up to nearly 90 pace, which is fantastic. And then we had, well, I completed like marquee moments and another Toty challenge and stuff like that in the background. And obviously I did also quite a lot of more premium upgrade packs. Kind of did the grind a little bit more, but I think I probably saved myself a little bit. So by buying Delict, I ran out of coins, right? I'm down to like 30, 40,000 coins, which isn't too bad. You know, it means that you can spend 30, 40k on gold rare players and do a few more premium upgrade packs and then recycle them and stuff. But it doesn't give me the freedom of what I had when I potentially thought I was going to spend hundreds of thousands on it. And it is just because I really wanted to try De Ligt so much that I have gone off the idea of doing David Luiz, and that I obviously chose to go down a different path of getting Bernardo Silva, or getting Bernardo Silva in today's episode, rather than going down David Luiz, rather than trying to get another icon. So yeah, like it's just the path I wanted to take, and there is still room for me to do some of these upgrades, but my overall coin balance is now pretty low. Therefore, you know, it means that we just can't do as many as some people out there. I clearly don't seem to be getting the crazy luck that I've seen a few different YouTubers getting, and obviously a lot of you guys just on my timeline. You know, I did one upgrade. Here is my Toty Kante. Fantastic. Congrats to you. That's amazing. I just don't seem to be getting quite that luck. Perhaps my luck was already spent earlier in the year with Hazard and Messi and whatnot. But it doesn't look likely that I'm getting myself a blue. So, you know, it's okay. That's totally fine. We've been able to buy a blue instead. And I've worked out that if I sold the tradable players that I have, which is De Ligt, Messi, Neymar and Mbappe, if I sold those four at current prices, I'd be able to get myself like 3.2 million coins, which if I really wanted to, I could sell everything, use some untradables to fill the squad up, and then buy like a Kevin De Bruyne Team of the Year or something mental like that, and just like base the road to glory on one crazy player and almost like start again. I don't really want to do that at present, but you never know when I'm going to get bored and sell and change my team. It also doesn't take into account, like my current squad does not take into account me getting all the way through the weekend and doing some more of these packs if I can afford them, and you never know, I might end up packing a team. You just don't know, do you? The luck could be with you, it could be against you, but I will never say never. The only thing I hope that doesn't happen now is that I pack an untradeable Team of the Year Alisson, because we have just spent our icon tokens on Van Der Sar, because I am going to get Koeman later on, and I obviously wanted to try out De Ligt. So like, that's fine. I can't really be dealing with packing Alisson right now. He's a cheap Team of the Year anyway. So as much as I'd be happy to pack him, I'd kind of be a little bit more sad that we've already spent like some of our icon tokens and stuff, which maybe obviously could have been avoided if I'd have just packed the Team of the Year a couple of days ago and known a lot more about where I stand. So it's fun, it's interesting. This is a good time of the year. It is a fun time to grind and stuff. But I have also found that like people really just want to see blues in packs. So a lot of people are flocking and just watching the Twitch streams, which is obviously totally fine. But seems as we can't just load a bunch of FIFA points on and try and get a blue and make that happen, you know, that again, it is what it is. They have given us plenty of SBCs and plenty of grindable SBCs as well, to at least have a basic chance whilst emptying our clubs of everything, which is probably also a good thing for EA, because like if everyone's putting tradable players and stuff into these untradable upgrade SBCs and then unfortunately not packing anything in return, then like it wipes so many coins off the market, and then after Team of the Year we get this like everyone resets, and then they're like, some people will drop off because they didn't pack a Toty and now their club's empty, and then some people will be like, oh damn, if I'd have just not spent that 300-400k last week on upgrade packs, I could have afforded to buy a Messi, you know, with the coins I already got. So like I feel like sometimes the prices might just sort of rise a little bit again after the Team of the Year. But then again, I think, didn't we get like future stars really soon after Toty last year? Was that the case? I can't remember. So you never know when the next promo is around the corner as well. So we get ourselves a Belgium centre-back from Tottenham, which is going to be Toby Alderweireld. And we've also already packed a Bernardo Silva in this episode too. So what we've done is we'd obviously started to collect some of those higher rated players again, which then led me to obviously wanting to finish off and complete the other two sections of the Bernardo Silva SBC, because I think he looks like a literally brilliant card. And I know that there's downsides of like really weak and bad weak foot and stuff like that, but you know what? I still think he's going to be good with that agility and dribbling. If you just missed that, we just packed a Moussa Sissoko, which is a low-rated OP card for first owner objectives. So I will most definitely take that. And I've been really cautious whilst building these upgrade packs and doing the Bernardo Silva SBC to try my very best to not use some of that stuff that is in my club, even if they're like tradable and I could have sold them or whatever. Like, try not to use even the low rated cards that are kind of OP that might be good for a first owner team. So players like Moussa Sissoko, I wouldn't put him back into an upgrade pack. I'd make sure that we didn't do that. And then for the Bernardo Silva SBC, not using like an 88 rated Neuer because, well, you know, that's my only Bundesliga goalkeeper and a good first owner Bundesliga keeper. You're seeing me actually get rid of Jamie Vardy, player of the month, which I don't know. That's like the first player which I've sort of thought, should I keep him? Maybe he gets an upgrade in the winter refresh, but I don't like him. I don't think he plays very well. I've got Rashford, I've got informed Gabriel Jesus, and I've got Aubameyang as 3 Premier League strikers. I've already got so many strikers in that league that I just don't need Vardy. He would be like 4th string striker, and I literally don't need it. So the only time I'd be upset about him is if we got another challenge where you needed like an English team. And you guys might know that a little bit more by now because I'm recording this just before the before the new season comes out. So I don't currently know what the icon swap objectives and stuff like that are. But that would be the only time that I would look back and think, I got rid of Jamie Vardy. That's annoying. But I still have like Ryan Kent and Rashford and other OP English players that we could use should that ever be a thing as well. And considering it was English team in the last set of icon swaps, I actually can't see them doing that again. But I'm sure you guys will comment down below if they already have and I'm speaking waffle right now. So another board or a walkout here. Unfortunately, just going to be a board. It turns out to be English centre-back from Manchester City that is going to be John Stones. That's an all-right overall rated like icon swap objective English player, but I think I end up using him in another SBC going forward. So like I don't think he's going to stay very long. 68 pace means that I'm not really that bothered anyway. I'd rather try and use like a Nathan Ake or something like that in the Prem. But as you can see, sold some more stuff. Brought myself up to 93,000 coins. Like Thibaut Courtois sold. First owner La Liga goalkeeper. We've got a couple of good silver Prem players that sold for a lot. And then there was also one which I think when I refresh this, one of my non-rare silvers sells. There, as you can see, I got 8k more. I went from 93k to like 101 because I had like an 8,000 coin. I think it was a Jonathan Kodjia, the silver striker non-rare for Aston Villa. So he sold for 8,000 coins. Brilliant stuff. That's going to obviously really help my coin balance. And I needed that. I needed to bring myself up to about 100k because I know that that's what I needed to spend to finish this Bernardo Silva SBC. And considering I don't think we'd spent a penny so far, if someone asked me, would you pay some of your players in your club and also 100,000 coins, you know, would you pay 100k for that Bernardo Silva? Damn right I would. I think he looks really, really good. So, a little bit of common sense prevailed, I think, in me. I could have saved like a lot of coins. Could have saved 50k here, by using Neuer, by using the Futmas Bulaya, and also by using who was it? Flashback Mascherano. But I kind of like all three of those cards, and I didn't really want to get rid of them. So I spent and bought an Ibra, and I bought a Sergio Busquets and stuff in order to keep hold of them. But what I have done is I've got rid of Santi Cazorla Futmas. I got rid of Scream Ozil. I got rid of Player of the Month Toko Ekambi. Players which I just, even if they are first owner stuff that could go into a first owner team, I wouldn't see myself actually playing the games with them. They would all be subbed off instantly. So I might as well literally just have a bronze player in that is also first owner in them. So that's why I would submit some of those players like that. So don't get too disheartened if you see me submit that Ozil and you think, well, he's in my starting 11. Why would anyone submit that? He's just not that level of player for me. He's never going to play. Unless, of course, it's a German objective and then I've just screwed up a little bit. But it is what it is. So welcome 91 rated Bernardo Silva. Not going to make it into my starting 11, but I have plans for this weekend league to try him out instantly as a super sub. And that's what we need to talk about for the last moments of this episode, of what we could do with the team, and how we're going to play with this team, and how it's going to line up, who's going to come off, who's going to play where. We get ourselves an informed Mark Noble from the reward pack. That is tradable. He doesn't sell, of course, because everyone's packed him like 400 million times this week. So that's a straight 9 or 10k discard price. I do discard him right off the rip, and then keep the rest of the stuff in the pack. You know, there's like a Martinez and a Jovic and stuff. So I apply a Catalyst Chem style because that's what I had for Bernardo Silva. Up that 90 pace a bit, up that passing to perfect levels. That would be brilliant as well. He's already got like perfect dribbling, 98 agility, 96 dribbling, whatever it is, it's brilliant. So this team right here is going to start like this, and it will play in I think a 4-2-3-1 this weekend. I think that's what I'm going to try again. I'd heard some chatter that 4-4-2 was dead and 4-2-3-1 is the one. So I had an idea that I could play it like this. Because I really like Messi up top. I really think he's clinical. I think Bernardo Silva in the central cam role would do great. And then you've got pace and skills out wide with Neymar and Mbappe. But then I also thought that kind of looks a bit weird and it could be played totally differently. So another option, another variant of this team could be this, where you play Mbappe up top as a proper striker, Messi central cam, out wide left for Neymar, which is what we're used to at the moment, and then Bernardo Silva out on that right hand side, which I guess is kind of what he's, where he's used to playing and stuff. Or there's the 4-4-2, where we could start like this. Messi and Mbappe up front, like previously. Bring Atal on straight away. Bring a Bernardo Silva on straight away. Or we could play Atal out wide like we had been doing and not bring Bernardo Silva on and actually play Acuna as a CDM or like a centre mid CDM type player. And that would be more similar to what we're used to. But of course, with 96 De Ligt and Edwin Van Der Sar icon in my squad for the weekend league as well. So it's pretty exciting. I think there's been a lot done there today. I actually haven't even started playing the weekend league yet. That's what my next challenge is. So I guess you'll see some of that in tomorrow's episode. We'll see how this team does. It looks a little bit bland in the midfield just because of Guardiola and Griezmann. But I'm telling you, they are coming off instantly. And I'm replacing them with some better players that are on my bench. And then that leaves us for one super sub towards the end of the game, which is most likely going to be Ryan Kent because he's the most broken card this game has ever seen. But guys, that is going to be the end of the episode. Do me a huge favour today. Hit that thumbs up button. We've gone and bought a Toty and we've got ourselves an icon. That deserves thumbs up from you guys, I think. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Why don't you come and follow me on Twitter and Instagram? It's the weekend. It's the weekend league. So, of course, I'll be updating you guys of my record as we go along. And make sure you have a lovely day. I'll catch you tomorrow with another episode. Peace.